Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel.
Wait!
So how come you're holding the umbrella on your head and it's not on my head? You're supposed to be serious.
Yes, I'm serious.
Okay, what we're going to talk about today. Parents have to take control of these mobile phones and educate the children as to what they can and can't look at. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Mitch.
I'm Sushma.
And today it's raining and we're in the village of Jrarat, and we just thought we'd like to say something to you all today about a very important subject that is close to our heart. But we wanted to just show you a little bit around this area first before we get into the subject matter. It's a market garden area. Lots and lots of these type of market gardens all around the place.
Market gardens?
Yeah, it's a market garden. So they're making produce to go and sell at the market. That's what they call it, market garden. What's wrong with saying market garden?
I never heard market garden.
Yeah, it's a market garden. This time of the year there would be herbs and things like that there.
No.
Ah.
Here's sweet corn, Papi.
Sweet. Okay, sweet corn then.
Yes, my favorite.
Okay.
Today I became an umbrella woman for Papik. Umbrella assistant.
So how come you're holding the umbrella on your head and it's not on my head? Now let's go for a little walk down here, Sushma. And while we're walking, maybe we can a little bit talk about the subject we want to introduce today.
Physics, chemistry, maths.
Hey, you're supposed to be serious.
Yes, I'm serious.
Okay, what are we going to talk about today?
Today we are going to talk about some changes in this modern generation.
In particular, what's the thing that we want to point out today? What's the main thing we want to point out today?
About mobiles and
maybe the internet in general. How that's the internet in general, how that seems to be changing us.
Yes.
Well, before we get into that, even, Sushma, are you on social media?
No, I'm not in social.
Do you have a smartphone?
Yes, I have smartphone.
But you don't use it for social media?
No.
Why?
I don't like it. Before I used to be on social media, but not now.
But you didn't have a smartphone until you were how old?
14 years old.
14. That was in India, right?
Yes, it's in India.
Okay. For those of you who don't know, Sushma's from
India.
From India, and what's the name of the place? Hyderabad. Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh. Sushma's here for those of you who don't know, to study medicine. What do we see is the main problem with, particularly, let's say, children, not just in Yerevan, not just in Armenia, but all over the world?
Yes, all over the world.
What's the problem with this addiction, we can say, to, well, that is the problem, isn't it? It's like an addiction, but why do you see it's dangerous for kids? What do you see are the dangers?
It's affect children in many ways.
And now it's raining a lot.
Yes. It's raining like in India.
Yeah?
Yes.
How does it affect everybody? How does it affect in many ways?
Physically, mentally as well.
How come physically?
Physically, they don't get physical exercise when they are on mobile.
And we see, like, even young kids, like less than 2 years of age, right? It's being used like a dummy or a pacifier now. Instead of when the children start to cry, instead of giving them a dummy. Or why is there so many noises here now?
Train.
I don't know.
Train.
And
I never been on train.
Never?
No.
We'll take you on a train one day, don't worry. Why then are we giving such a powerful instrument in the way of a mobile smartphone to young children less than 2 years of age, for them to hold in their hand this close, basically to keep them quiet? But what's it actually doing to them? What's it doing to their young minds? This is what want to ask everybody, what don't parents see the dangers of
Yes.
this? And you know, when you take this mobile phone away from them, they begin to cry.
Yes.
And they want it back straight away, so the parents immediately give it straight back. That's not discipline, it's not educating children. What you do is you say no. It's alright, it's actually okay to say no to children. That's how they learn. What's important, what's not important in life. So just the other day actually, I saw this 3-4-year-old girl. We know this girl.
Yes.
And she was holding it up like this, playing some, I don't know, nursery rhyme or something. Not that there's anything wrong with nursery rhyme, but it's the fact that they're glued to it. Took it away from her because I just couldn't stand it any longer. And she cried. But for how long? 10 seconds?
Yes.
Until she saw her cousin next door to her, and then she started to play with her cousin.
Yes.
So what it's doing, it's desocializing. Is that a word? It's desocializing people from even a younger age as 2, right through to teenage years, to adulthood, and it's terrible, I think.
Yes.
It's really and it's affecting this country. It's affecting people all over the world. But what is beautiful about this country, Armenia, is that we still have traditional family values here. Some people don't like me saying that, but we do. And now these kids are learning all sorts of evil, I can say, from social media. Okay, there are good things that we can learn from the internet as well. But these good things, the parents have to take control of these mobile phones and educate the children as to what they can and can't look at, and when they can look at it and when they can't look at it. Not just give it to them and let them go all the time. What do you think?
Yes.
Do you agree?
Yes, I will agree with you, Bapik.
So what is it teaching the young people about communication skills?
Yes.
Is it teaching them anything?
No.
No.
Of course
Interpersonal skills that are being lost.
Yes.
We don't talk to each other like we used to. Like it's very easy. You can even go to a cafe now, and you've got 4 or 5 people sitting around a cafe, all on mobile phones,
Yes.
not talking to each other.
We saw that yesterday.
Yeah. Everybody's on them. Everybody's on the phone. But we have to just put this aside because we actually can control what we look at, believe it or not. We used to do this before the internet.
Yes.
Why can't we do it now?
Yes.
And Sushma, she just told you she's not on social media. She has a smartphone, but she uses it for work, to learn, and a little bit of entertainment, right?
Yes.
But you can control that.
Yes.
You've learned how to do that. And your grandma, who raised you, she didn't give you a mobile until you were 14, right?
No, we used to have some sort of tablet, but without internet connection. We are not on tablet every time. Just weekend we used to play some games. That's it. Most of the childhood we spent on fighting with each other, my sister, together with grandma.
Now they have fighting games on the internet, don't they?
Not this kind of
Not
fighting.
this kind of fighting. But that's another disturbing thing, isn't it?
Yes.
And, okay, so there are these types of very violent games.
Yes.
Not just boys are looking at them either.
Yes.
Girls too.
Many of my friends used to play that sort of games, like guns, shooting others.
Yeah. And I think we're seeing more and more violence in society as a result of that, actually.
Yes.
The type of clothing that we wear and the way we look, particularly girls, are susceptible to this.
Yes.
And when they're on social media, it's almost like a fight to see who's wearing the best clothes and how we should look as you know, our body, our image. But the thing is, I think we are being teenagers are being overly. They're being subject to very explicit sexual images.
Yes.
You can see it in music videos, for example, particularly Western.
Yes, not only Western.
In the Western world, not only.
No.
In India too.
Yes, we have such kind of dancing songs.
So it's very sexually suggestive, right? And so kids, as young kids, are being subjected to this, and they move their bodies like that too, don't they?
Yes.
Instead of just growing up as a normal boy or a girl. I think I do know what the solution is, but how to go about that? Parents have to take responsibility.
Yes.
Yeah. It's our responsibility to train up our children in the way that they should go. This is a Bible verse, actually. Train up a child in the way that they should go, and when they are old, they won't depart from it.
In India, there are some schools which they don't use any books. They use only tablets to teach the students. Even students carry tablets to the school instead of books.
Okay. Anyway, you know what? Sushma's 19 years of age.
Yes, I'm 19 years old.
And and she's a lovely young lady.
Not lovely, but young.
Lovely young lady, can I say?
No, lady.
Lovely young girl.
Yes.
Okay.
Good. I'm not lady. Okay.
Okay, if you say so. And we are here in this village, enjoying ourselves in nature.
It's sunny shower?
Sun shower now.
Sun shower.
Yeah, you can show. The rain is gone.
A little.
Yeah.
It's sunny.
It's very peaceful.
Yes.
It's very natural.
Yes.
The other day we were out in the garden over there. Way in the distance there's a stork. You probably won't be able to see that.
Yes.
And he's looking for frogs. Anyway, before we saw a mother and her mother, grandma and daughter, were over in the field over there.
Yes.
And the grandma is about 80 years of age.
Yes.
She's working, digging soil.
Yes, from 7 o'clock in the morning to maybe 5 in the evening.
Yeah.
Yes.
They were working and digging in the garden. And you couldn't see a more beautiful picture than that. They're working hard. It's a difficult life.
Yes.
But it's a real life. It's not. They're not on the internet.
Yes.
They're not looking at their phones. They have to work to make a living. I think that's what we wanted to say to you today. That parents, take responsibility. Look after your children. Train them well. Educate them in the use of this thing. Don't just hand a phone to them as soon as they're old enough to walk, and even before they walk. It's doing them no good at all.
Yes.
And read them books, read them stories, talk to them. Talk to them. They love to hear what we have to say. They're learning from us.
Yes.
They're learning from their grandparents, aren't they? With all of that.
Why you are taking my job? No. It's very heavy umbrella to hold.
We're going to get muddy shoes. We're going to be in big trouble with
Tati.
We're going to be in big trouble. Okay, so I think that's all we basically wanted to say today.
Yes.
And love each other. You know, the world is full of many evil things, but there are so many beautiful things that we can enjoy together. We can help each other, we can love each other, and we can change the world, actually.
Yes.
But don't think it can be changed by the internet. Don't think it can be changed by what you think you can learn from the internet as a young person, particularly. And as for older people, why are they doing this online gambling and stuff like that? And it's beyond me. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Live your life productively.
Yes.
Live your life to the fullest, and we pray that God will bless you and show you and guide you along life's journey. If you trust Him and if you're responsible, your life will be, I can't tell you how wonderful it can become. Okay, that's what we want to say to you today. So we could say a whole lot more about this subject, but we love you all. We want to see you all healthy, strong and contented with your life. Don't be addicted to this instrument and the internet in general. It's not worth it, and it's causing lots and lots of problems here in Armenia and all over the world. So Sushma, what do we have to say?
Don't forget, we love you all.
And so it's bye from Mitch.
Bye from Sushma. Stay tuned to upcoming videos.
Why?
We'll be back soon.
We'll be back.
We'll be back soon with good content, interesting content.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye everyone. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.